You can't be that good. My wife said after she saw the pilot, and this was the best thing she could have said, was, I didn't see any Stonebridge in there. And I was worried going into the room that you would just basically have your foundation in that. Mm-hmm. So that was a really kind comment, and that was what I was hoping for. I didn't know if I got there. So we finished Strike Back December 20th. I came home to Montana. We had a really mild winter. We were able to go for walks in the woods and hang out. Megan was heavily pregnant. Then she had Charlie. And Strike Back was so long in finishing. It was so long in the coming that I wasn't ready to finish Strike Back. I wasn't ready to put Stonebridge to bed. But it naturally happened easier this way than I think if we would have been fully into Strike Back mode, come to Comic-Con, gone off and done a press tour and all this kind of stuff, and then I got the player. It didn't happen like that. I had all this time to shovel snow and watch my wife grow this beautiful belly, and then I was in the delivery room the night. It snowed on the night my daughter was born, and we rode in the snowstorm to the doctor's office. And Charlie came out 24 hours later, and there was this whole life-changing, life-shifting moment that made everything before that sort of like, okay, everything up to this point was just rehearsal. This is what it's all about now, and I kind of feel that way going into everything else now. So I went and shot the pilot. My wife was so gracious. She said, you have to do this. Charlie was 4 weeks old. She was 4 weeks old. And I got the offer when she was 4 days old. And Megan looked at me and said, kind of with tears in her eyes, she said, you have to do this. You have to. Stonebridge had sort of come and gone naturally in a way. And Charlie was my daughter. Charlie was a big part of getting rid of that. Megan and her support was a big part of that. So to be really honest, the only time I thought about Stonebridge in the pilot was when I was challenged by our director for the technical stuff, because I was doing, there was the scene at the end with the bike chase and the gunfight, bits and pieces. I was doing things with my weapon, and I was clearing rooms and I was clearing stuff, and he came up and he was like, you can't be that good. That's fucking outrageous how good you are. So, well, I argued that. I said, look,
I mean, he was
trained by SEALs. He was trained by really elite guys, and he said yes. And this was really smart of Barrett. And I want to continue this road in the series. And it's what's interesting is getting lazy would be going back to Stonebridge. That's an interesting concept because Stonebridge was such a challenge. Because he's not him almost in any way. He is good with a weapon, but he's not SAS, he's not SBS, he's not that good. He's not in his bones. He's good because he's tenacious, and he's good because he is John McClane. He's good because he's begrudgingly stepping into this role of being a leader and begrudgingly stepping into this role of being the good guy. You know?